hope you are well. Just thought I'd give you an update on what your account is doing at the moment. Just to summarise, we've got 327 clicks into your adverts in the last 30 days. We've got 6,100 impressions, which is how many times the advert actually presents to people that are searching. 29 conversions, £19.96 per conversion, which is too high. However, I will say that it looks like we're getting a fairly good increase in activity. In fact, let's have a look. Let's compare the last 30 days to the previous 30 days. So if I click onto here, we will be able to, there you go, compare the last 30 days to the previous 30 days. Just bear with me. Okay, and I click apply on that. We just need to, this is just a good way of checking that everything's going in the right direction and improving, because I need to get you more instant valuations at a lower cost. So yeah, it looks good. So we've had an increase of 22 clicks. We've dropped slightly in the amount of impressions, but that's not a bad thing, because that means Google's getting better at putting it in front of the right people. So if you've got an increase in click and a decrease in impressions, that means that it's putting it in front of more people that would potentially click into it. So creating 29 valuation leads, that's an improvement of 3, and your cost per valuation or per lead has dropped by nearly £1. As I say, I'd like to get that a lot lower. The other positive figures, as I say, drop in impressions there, but the other positive figures is a massive increase here on clicks on the adverts. Oh, that's disappeared now. Hang on a second. And we had an increase there. Yeah, there you go. So an increase in the click-through rate. And then, as you can see, all these keywords here have had a massive increase. So in all, the good news is, and you can see you've spent a bit more money in the Retford one, a bit more money in the workshop, and that's because we're increasing on the figures and Google's spending more money. So you should see a lot more instant valuations coming through now. The other thing I just want to show you quickly, I just want to click into locations. Yep, so if I click into locations, you can see here that we've got a breakdown of the locations and which campaign it relates to. So the best performing area is DN22, which is the Retford one. However, you can actually adjust the bids with all of these. So for example, if you said to me, well, we've only had one valuation in from S80, and actually in S80, when you get properties on around there, they just sell like mad. Well, what I can do is I can adjust the bid here in order to tell Google and say, look, we want more leads from that area. So it won't change the daily spend on what you're spending online on the adverts, but it will just sort of redistribute what it's doing and where it's focusing on. So this is a great way of improving certain areas. So maybe you can let me know which of these areas are most popular and which areas you perhaps want some more leads in on. What I will say though is probably best to wait another 3 or 4 weeks before we do that, because I can see the results building up now. So if we've got really strong results, we can then start messing around with these with the bid adjustments. Once we start messing around with the bid adjustments, we can more or less manipulate Google into giving us leads from various areas. You can then tie that in with your life cycle zones, and you could have a really good, strong lead system going on here. So, yeah, just to summarise, everything's going in the right direction now. So I will I'll keep optimising, and I'll keep making sure that we're going in the right direction. And I certainly will get this cost per lead down. I would expect that, you know, we need to get that closer to 100 and that closer to below £10 per lead, even £5 per lead. So I hope that helps. Let me know on the locations, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.